There we go. Go ahead and switch account. Just as if I could word properly, that'd be great. But I've never been great at wording. English is not my strong suit, nor is anything. Because intelligence is not something that I possess in any way, shape, or form. Okay, now I gotta go streaming VC. Oh, hey, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. You can add activity for voice chat. That's sick. I didn't know that. That's rad. Since when have you been able to do that? Has it been a minute? It's been a minute. Yeah, since when the fuck was I able to start doing that? And this guy sucks. You suck, Dawn. You suck major ass. This is why mom doesn't love you. Bitch. I'm just kidding. Your mom's cool. Your mom probably loves you. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Damn it. See, if Diego says it, then I have to believe it, because he used to edit my videos. So if he says it, it must be true. That's just how it works. The fact that he hasn't edited a video in a while is exactly why my videos have sucked ass recently. So, and then what was the name of that game? Cosmic Correction. Then I have to do, hold on. It's Cruz Diego. Save. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to link your channel. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Couldn't think of what it was. But I got it. I know what it was now. Totally forgot to do. Hold on, I gotta. Standard moderator. There we go. That's what I forgot to do. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do copy. I gotta throw this in the description. I gotta do game creator. Skip up. Okay. And we're gonna do, let's make sure I have not streamed in a bit. Things might be a bit scuffed. Give me a sec, hold on. Let me make sure things aren't as scuffed as I think they are. I think it's not as bad as it is in my head, but things are a little scuffed right now. I gotta fix them real quick. There we go. Fixed it, did it, I did the thing. I fixed it, I did it. I did the thing. Okay, there we go. Finished. I did it. Well, my dad's just, my mom's got to love me. Can we not talk about your dad, dude? I still feel really bad about that. I didn't know your dad was dead, okay? I'm sorry. Fuck. I can't even count how many times we've told that on stream at this point. Granted, this is gonna be the first archived stream since the soft reboot, but like, God, dude. Depressed Evan. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Angie, what's up? Hey, Diego, long time no see, man. I know we were talking yesterday and today. It's good to see you. It's been good to hear from you. We are going to play your game here in just a minute. I'm going to wait. We have one or two other regulars who are probably going to roll in any minute now. Unless Aries' phone is dead, which it probably is. It's always fucking dead, so we'll see. Yeah, for the most part, we're gonna vibe. We're gonna enjoy the Christmas feels. And Evan, yeah, what's up, Angie? But we're gonna just enjoy our Christmas feels, and yeah, we'll have a nice little Christmas Eve, Merry Chrysler. I always gotta bring it back. No, you don't, Don. No, you don't. You don't. You really don't, dude. God. One of your old names is still in the Discord chat. Okay. Send me a DM on where it's at, and I will remove it later. But for right now, we're just gonna enjoy. Strem. You can't DM me? Why? It's weird. Oh, because you're not added as a friend. What the hell? Okay, yeah, alright, there, fixed it. It's in Streams tab. Is it? Alright, hold on. Streams. Cosmic streaming. You know what? I'm probably just gonna delete everything that's in the streaming tab. Aside from, like, the one that I posted today. But everything else I'll probably keep. It's not, like, entirely necessary to keep all of these. So, yeah. A lot of these aren't super necessary. Anyway, so our game for the day, right? Because we are going to do some vibing. But our game for the day is, Angie, I know you can see in chat, it's Diego Cruz. First of all, go subscribe. They're a very cool person, super cool. They are the person who was editing all of my videos, or not all of my videos, but a lot of my videos, during We Go Forward, and then up to, they did, I believe, the first stream highlight video. I believe. I think, yeah. Yeah, they did Legend of Gigamonti. Super cool. I mean, absolutely incredible animator, very talented at editing, and they made a game for... I left my friend talking to himself to join the stream. Oh my god, Angie. Extra as hell, girl. Anyway. So they had to make a game as part of a class, I think is what they said. And I'm really excited to play it. It's called Cosmic Correction. And the description is, life on Earth is on pause. Instead, cities have taken to the skies where creatures of all kinds have taken up residence. After centuries of successful life here in space, the city is overpopulated and the citizens of Satellite City need better food options. However, SpaceNet Incorporated has recently formed to settle their nerves. They are dedicated to providing space communities across the galaxy with local farms, machinery, and electronics. In each city in space, you can find a park and a garden that comes along with the Jericho robotic efficient robotic intelligence crop hydrating operator. Jesus Christ. The player must help Jericho with his everyday tasks, and they will learn about Satellite City's sustainable practices, such as recycling, community farming, and using public transportation. Yes, I will assist the robotic intelligence crop hydrating operator dude with his public transportation, his recycling, and his community farming. I will. The description is just yapping, man. It was for a grave. That's great. No judgment. No judgment at all. Don't get the wrong idea. Alright. I am excited for this, though. So I'm going to go ahead and get this booted up real quick. Oh, my antivirus don't like this, but we're going to do it anyway. I did all the animations, modeled the robot. Oh my god. Holy crap. Wow. That was ridiculously loud. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that loud at all. Whew. Okay, let's see what we got here. Insert. Let me get the gaming capture window set up. We're going with this one. We're gonna go ahead and stretch to screen. I didn't code the volume. That wasn't me, I swear. Yeah, I didn't think it was. You're usually pretty good about your audio mixing. I assumed that wasn't you. You're usually pretty good about your audio. I wasn't... Let's see. WASD, FQ, enter, escape, spacebar. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa. Welcome, traveler. A distressed robot calls out to you from the conversation pit. Go talk to him. Okay. I assume it's not this guy? Oh my god. How is bitrate? Is this... I mean, optimization seems okay. I'm worried about stream bitrate. I've been having issues with bitrate recently. Seems okay. Seems fine. Okay, cool. Excited for this one. I love the way this looks. Oh my god, you scared the hell out of me. Hello. Bus stop, junkyard, park, shed, garden. And then what was it to interact? It was F? Okay. Right? I think it was F. Hold on, I gotta check controls again. Give me a second. E, it's E to interact. Duh. Okay, whoops. Can I interact with you? Go to the garden and plant the seeds. Okay, where was the garden? The garden is by the shed. So I'm gonna say this is the bus stop. This is probably the garden. Right? What the fuck? Okay. Do I have to, like... Oh, okay. Head to the park and pick up 9 pieces of trash. Once you collect them, go to the junkyard tower. Okay. And where am I going? I have to go to the park? So I have to go that way? Press E to interact. Sacre bleu! Sacre bleu! Okay, that got me. That was fun. Okay, good job. Now the residents of Satellite City... Oh, wait, I gotta do the voice. Good job. Now the residents of Satellite City can eat locally and be healthy. Magnifique. Yes, I know. I'm fantastic. Thank you. Okay, head to the park, pick up 9 pieces of trash. And all the trash is gonna be, like, highlighted, right? Yeah. Are they, like, floating? Oh, I thought I would, like, fall into that. Oh, you can like walk. Whoa! It's not even like a reflection of the skybox either. That's like a whole other. Wow, dude. It's like an inverted skybox. Oh shit. That's cool. Damn, I dig that. That's rad. I love that like a lot, actually. That design is super fucking cool. How many pieces of trash do I have? I have 4 out of 9. So what am I missing? I didn't see anything else. Oh, right, I can jump. Forgot I could jump. 7 out of 9. That's 8 out of 9. 9 out of 9. There we go. Okay. Go to the junkyard tower. It's this, I assume, right? Synthetic Lake is what that was called. Fantastic. This park is so clean. Thank you for your help. Yep. Now I need your help getting my arms back. Oh, wait. Now I need your help getting my arms back. You see, my arms mysteriously disappeared. I have looked everywhere except the junkyard. Use Jericho's to train. You can? Oh my god! That's fucking amazing! Oh, that's so cool. Ah, I love that. That's great. That's okay. I didn't even see in the junkyard. So I have to go up. Okay. Alright. This is rad. I would buy this if this were like a full game. I totally would. I dig it. Ooh. Ooh, collision is uh-oh. Oh no. What is going on? Oh, fuck. Those are the arms, right? Yes. Yes. Wow, dude. Jesus Christ. That's like an, oh. Okay. I gotta find the lore! The lore! Okay. I found all the lore. Thank you for helping me, kind traveler. Our journey ends here. To complete your mission, you can jump off this balcony. Don't worry, it's safe. Eat your vegetables and use public transportation. Yeah, sure. Thanks, buddy. God, his animations are so cool. I dig it. There's so much lore, man. I'm not even joking. Oh, fuck. Did I miss any lore? Oh, no. Fuck. Now I gotta go back through and look for lore. Damn it. Okay. I got this. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna look for the lore. Give me a second. Give me just a minute. The lore is the most important thing. Condiment of the future. Hunter Farms. Seemingly Ranch. Seemingly Ranch. See, hold on. Wait, where's my lore journal? Give me a second. Lore journal. I gotta make a whole new page for this. Give me a second. Oh, shit. Oops. I unplugged my headphones. Give me a second. Oops. There we go. Okay. Ah, fuck, this pen don't work. Whoops. Come on, I gotta have a good pen here somewhere. No, you didn't miss it, but it's there. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna find some. Seemingly Ranch. It might not be incredibly lore significant, but we're going to write it into the lore journal. Jerica's dead is because she got too close to the truth. Okay, alright. I can... Jerica in junkyard. Too close to truth. See, you guys think we're supposed to be her arms, but we forgot to make them pink. Okay, hold on. Alright, see, there we go. We didn't have enough time to put intentional lore, but the basing company that owns Jericho, the satellite company, purposely breaks the robots so the humans have an excuse to feel needed. Okay. Purposely break robots for human relevancy. The only livable part of Earth is France? Okay, alright. Only livable part of Earth is France. Okay. I'm digging this lore. Okay. Let's see. Chill out with yum, sweet vanilla. Okay. Alright. It's a clock. The bus stop. These textures are a little too blurred for me to properly read them. It's okay. The future is in pieces. Try deconstructed sandwich. Add it to the lore journal. Okay. Deconstructed sandwich. Kind of reminds me of like the Inside Out sandwich thing from Lightyear. Jericho. Oh, okay. See, there we go. That's fascinating. That is lore right there. So we have to do... Company's name is SpaceNet. One of the posters is supposed to marry Soviet Russia. Okay. This poster is actually all his original concept designs that we decided to make canon. That is cool. I like that. That's a nice little tidbit of lore. That's how you do it. Simula Ranch, okay. I do wonder if I can find... Okay, that does that. Now the thing that I'm curious about is I want to go back up here. That is what I'm most curious about. Oh, you can't even... Oh, okay. It's walled off until... I guess that makes sense. You have to find a way to make people do the proper objective. You guys could teach Steelwool a thing or two. They didn't do fuck all like that for security breach. If they just put invisible walls in areas where they should have had them, you guys made a more polished game than Steelwool. I approve. It's great. Soviet poster is outside the bus stop. It's easy to miss. Is it? Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna add a little sub note here. Okay. Oh, hi, Ari. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, sorry, I'm lore hunting in my friend's game. Give me just a minute. I'm worried about the, like, broken collision at the top of the stairs, because that got me last time. I don't think certain parts of the stairs have proper collision. Actually, I don't think any of the stairs have proper collision. But the jump is helpful for, like, breaking out of the... Yeah, see, that's exactly what I mean. Because you can clip right through the stairs. But if you stick too close to the wall to avoid clipping out of the stairs, you can clip through the wall. Okay, so I noticed the tonal shift in music. It's actually possible to trigger the enemy cutscene. You can find a way to jump high enough to trigger the collision. Really? Okay. Change in junkyard. Man, when I tell you, our collisions guy hated those stairs, but they're better than they were. Oh, I bet, dude. Stairs are miserable to do collision for. Okay, let's see. Deconstructed sandwich. Boxes. Kind of an... Okay. It's like France with a very, like... Okay, the very space theme. We're gonna do... Space France. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we got. It's the same SpaceNet poster. Seemingly Ranch. The one. That seems lore significant. So we're gonna put a star next to that. And I think that one is also significant. And then these two have some kind of connection that I'm not sure what it is. And I will look at that later on. Okay. We're gonna do... Okay. And I'm not seeing too much else in here that I can take note of. I do find it odd that there is such a huge layer of fog. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. Is there any... Oh, hold on. The lake. I forgot to write a note about that. Yeah, and also one of our team members preferences for fun because she was bored. My birthday's in 12 days and I have a Genshin decorated party. Nice, nice. No, I was at a mall a couple of days ago and I was throwing my mom like this wasn't gonna go. Figurines. Happy early birthday. Yeah, happy early birthday, Angie. Taylor Swift. I did not catch any of the Taylor Swift references. Do I have to play it again? Is that what this is? Because I've wrote the lore. I have it is in my lore journal. It is here. I've written it. I definitely have some conclusions that I can draw about it. I don't know if they're necessarily the intended canon that you guys have. If you guys have intended canon at all, but even if you don't, I have already created, like, fanon canon. Because there are a couple of things. Oh, okay. Alright, let me add an asterisk. I'm not a very big Taylor Swift person, so I don't really... Things like that are not my... He's going to play this like 80 times. I might! There's lore, Dawn! The lore! Also, the same range as a Taylor Swift reference. I don't know how, though. Also Taylor Swift. Okay. Alright. So let me do another... Taylor Swift.
God, you love your lore.
Oh, is that Dawn in VC? Hey, Dawn, what's up?
Yeah, hi.
Okay.
Not much.
So there is lore here. There is actual lore here.
When I heard someone made a video game, I was like, I want to watch how this is gonna go down.
Yeah, Diego made a video game for a class. Super cool. Very fun. And lore heavy. Well, not lore heavy, but there is lore. Enough lore for me to make a theory. A game theory! Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Now I want to make a game You know what, Diego, can I make a game theory video about your fucking game, please? Are you guys cool with that? Can you ask the people who made this with you if I can make a game theory about this? Yes, do it. Bet. Yeah, I have to write a script for this tomorrow then. Because I actually have
Dude, I was just having fun.
an idea in mind about how the story of this pieces together. It may not be exactly how you guys intended it, and I'm going to have to play this a couple of times tomorrow as well. Like the name Cosmic Correction in itself has several lore implications with the way that I am currently thinking about it. Oh yeah, we're cool with it. We've actually talked about people thinking of lore. Yeah, I've definitely got some ideas about the lore. In fact, I have a handful of ideas about the lore. So it might not be one big cohesive theory, but a couple of mini theories kind of stringed together loosely. But I'm gonna do a game theory type thing about them. Because I did... I'm not joking. I did actually take notes. Hold on, let me do fucking yeah. No, I did actually take notes. I took a ton of notes. So you definitely got a theory here somewhere. Definitely, yeah, I'm gonna have to play it like another fucking 40 times tomorrow, probably. That's how I'm gonna spend my Christmas. I'm gonna spend my Christmas playing Cosmic Correction and writing a game theory episode.
You just want to write the game theory episode.
No, but there's legitimately interesting lore here. Okay, so like...
Yeah, but...
No, here's one of the big things that I'm noticing, right? Is the callbacks to Soviet Russia and France specifically, and the fact that France is the only livable part of Earth, right? The lake has a couple of things where, well, one very big thing that I very specifically... Hold on, I have to look at the lake again. Give me a second. Okay. I'm already, like, back to fucking... Hold on. I'm back to the game already. Damn it. I can't... Oh,
I was just gonna use the, there's, when he said, that... Where was it?
Hold on.
That France is the only place that's livable, which is why everything is France, like heading towards. I was like, I wonder if, like, a whole bunch of companies just decided to, after everyone got thrown into space for a little while, block out everyone's knowledge of everything, close down every single country, and then every company just took one of the countries. And Jericho and the people who made Jericho are just the ones that took over France. So now they're making everything towards their company, towards France.
I could have sworn, where was it? I think it was in the map. Lake Synthetic, right? Okay, so here's the thing about Lake Synthetic, is it has an artificial reflection of Earth in it, which I find fascinating. That very specifically, that is an artificial reflection of Earth, but clearly not a very healthy Earth. Which would further feed into the fact that France is the only livable part of Earth that's left. And the fact that it's specifically France and that there is French dishes lying around, everything speaks French, is programmed in French, it makes you piece together a bunch of things. I'm not gonna go into specifics on some of them, mainly because I have a feeling that it's gonna spoil a lot of what I talk about in that game theory episode that I'm gonna make. But I do have ideas here. There's specific music keys that I find interesting. I know Seemingly Ranch is funny, and it's a Taylor Swift reference. And there's a couple of Taylor Swift references, and I know that Diego said that somebody put them in there just because they were bored, but believe it or not, I think they have lore significance.
Dude, I just love the Seemingly Ranch can mean a whole bunch of things, because all it has is it just says Seemingly Ranch, has a label on it, and just has a cow on it. So that can mean a ton of fucking stupid shit in your own head. And
Seemingly Ranch
like that.
also seems to tie into Deconstructed Sandwich, which is not in itself lore significant, but I feel like it implies a larger narrative.
That you pour Seemingly Ranch on a Deconstructed Sandwich?
Well, not exactly that, but I'll talk about it in the episode. A very interesting point specifically is that the company that makes Jericho like deliberately breaks robots for the specific purpose of human relevancy, which is a whole other fascinating thing, which could imply why France is the only livable part of Earth that's left anyway. But I'm not gonna get into that. Not right now.
Oh god, it's gonna become the whole
Jericho
thing.
Jericho getting dismantled and put in the junkyard because she got too close to the truth is another fascinating part of the lore, because that ties back to purposely breaking robots for human relevancy, except this one was not specifically for human relevancy. It was because she was too close to the truth, which implies some level of sentience in these robots. And, like, Jericho also seemingly has at least some semblance of sentience. It's fascinating, really. Like, there really is a whole game theory here. A whole game theory. Okay. Alright.
God, it's become Vault-Tec.
Alright. I will write an episode on that later. But it's in the lore journal. The lore journal. Okay.
You're just too happy to say that.
I am, dude. I love doing the Matt Pat voice. It's fun. You ever done the Matt Pat voice? It rules, dude. The Matt Pat voice is so fun. Why would I not do the Matt Pat voice?
Oh my god.
Can I take a screenshot of the logo of Cosmic Correction? Oh yeah, you can backtrack a little bit, and because it should be on screen for like a while towards the beginning of stream. You can screenshot that or pause it and do that, whatever you want. But yeah, go ahead. No, that's like it was very well designed actually. I'm a little sad that it wasn't very long. I understand it was for a project, so I'm not gonna like harsh on it for not being long. But it's a very interesting premise. Not just with lore significance, but also like the concept of doing that as not quite like a platformer. I mean, you probably could make it a platformer, but just like a resource gathering game. Like that it's an incredibly like fascinating concept that I'd imagine could be very, very fun if like fully fleshed out. It never will be, unfortunately, because again, it was a project made for a class, but I enjoyed it. 7 out of 10, easy. And 2 of those points were taken off for the bad collision on the stairs, which isn't Diego's fault even a little bit. So, not gonna fault that one. I mean, I'm gonna fault it, but not points towards Diego, just towards the game in general. Yeah, that is fascinating. Damn it, now my brain is in fucking nerd mode. I'm like pre-writing the entire script in my head for tomorrow.
Stop being a nerd.
I can't help it. It's in my DNA, literally.
Dude, honestly, when I saw the stairs, I thought it was gonna become like a Source CS:GO thing with the stairs. Have you ever seen those?
Yes.
Where like the people who coded those fucking stairs just decided, I don't want to make people just walking up the stairs. I'm just gonna make you teleport to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And just fucking fly up the stairs.
God, no. The thing that gets me is like, have you ever played? Well, you've never played Security Breach. So in launch version of Security Breach, I'm not sure if it's in the most recent version or not. But in launch Security Breach, there was a staircase in Monty Golf that did not have a solid wall next to it for some reason. So you could just go up the stairs and walk through a wall in Monty Golf. And because the stairs didn't have the greatest collision, you were more likely to walk through the wall in Monty Golf than you were anything else. It was, yeah, it was fascinating. So. But you know what that means? 2 broken staircases with broken wall collision. Can't be a coincidence. The junkyard from Cosmic Correction is Monty Golf. Fazbear Entertainment designed Jericho. No, I'm kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
And that's why France is the only fucking livable place left on Earth. Because Fazbear Entertainment bought the only fucking continent that, or fucking country that started with an F so they could call it Faz France. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. No. Can we get Matt Pat to react to this, please? I'm proud of that one. That was good. That was a proper unhinged game theory.
Oh god, this is gonna turn into
FNAF Cosmic Correction theory would go so hard. Hold on, wait. One of the people who programmed this game said it'd be a hard theory. So you know what? I'm sticking with it. Okay.
Oh god, please no.
I gotta clip that because that's gotta be a short. Like I have to post that as a short because that's so funny. I love that. That's great. And that is the kind of shit that Fazbear Entertainment would do too. They totally would buy a fucking country specifically so they could call it like Faz France. I could totally see that. For the Fazbear.
It's better than Voltec.
Oh god.
Dude, when I think of fucked up companies, the only company I can ever think of is fucking Voltec.
Every time I think of fucked up companies, I think of Aperture Science. Cave Johnson was not the kindest businessman. Funny. I'm gonna be AFK. I'm making a pizza lunchable. Ooh, sick. Okay, go ahead. Have fun. Enjoy your pizza.
Have you ever seen the videos on Voltec? Like any of them?
No, I haven't. I've been meaning to, so don't spoil anything.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so... The whole Fallout game is fucked up when you look into it.
You know what I have always found fascinating? It's part of the reason why Portal is like one of my favorite game franchises of all time. Despite the fact that it only has like 3 canonical games, and one of them is really small. I've always found Portal...
Slide into the server twice.
Wait, what?
The same name popped into the server twice. One's with a period, the other one's just regular.
Oh, it's fine. That's Diego. That's okay.
No, but like...
Yeah, it's probably 2 separate accounts. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably normal and an alt. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's fine. Hold on. My bad, somehow I accidentally signed into the Discord on an account I didn't know I had. Oh, I've done that. No judgment, I get it. No, wow, that's fascinating. I deleted that other account. Oh, okay. Alright. Fuck, damn it, dude. Now I'm thinking about the lore for that. Not even the Freddy's lore. If you add Fazbear Entertainment into it, it's a whole other level of theory. Jericho is actually the crying child. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, tomorrow Evan's gonna release like a 2-hour-long video, and he's gonna be like, it used to be an 11-hour-long video, and I just cut everything out.
I was gonna get into the Faz wrench and how it was used to design Jericho, but I figured I'd leave it out for the noobs. No, I'm kidding. It'd be great though. Dude, seriously, that's gotta be such a fucking... Okay, but... Hold on. Okay, but when the crying child is a robot, maybe, and Jericho is a robot, the connections are connecting. Exactly! Exactly! And what do we know? Okay, what do we know about... Hold on, wait. There's a whole theory here, right? Okay, so what do we know about William Afton? William Afton likes to create life. William Afton likes to bring things to life. And what is more life than making something that works with crops? And the reason those crops grow in space, why these space colonies are working so successfully, is because these crops are fueled by remnant. They're fueled by the remnant of all the other continents. The reason why France is the only livable place left on Earth is because Afton used the scoopers to harvest the remnant from the rest of Earth's population so that he could fuel the Jericho and their little claw arms so that they could infuse the crops with remnant so they would grow faster. That's that. So, and the reason why Jericho listens to Afton's commands to infuse remnant into these crops is because Jericho is either the crying child or Elizabeth, meaning that Jericho is also Circus Baby. So, you know what? We just solved the FNAF lore and the Cosmic Correction lore, but you know what? That's just a theory. A game theory. Okay. I'm proud of that one. See, dude,
sometimes I just question why
there's lore here, dude. There's lore. Maybe instead of making a theory video, I should just turn this whole stream into like a fucking, just a stream highlight video titled The Lore.
Probably. Sometimes I just question, like, I just made tea, decided to come sit down, hang out with my buddy, and all I hear is just, The Lore!
Fuck your tea, dude. We're talking about Faz France.
Faz, go fuck yourself.
Oh god. No, but like there's shit that's connecting here, man. Told the group about Fazbear Entertainment X SpaceNet theory, and one of them said, I see it. Cause it makes sense, dude. It makes sense.
Who else do we know that likes to bring things to life? William Afton! And the reason why Jericho was dismantled is because Jericho is Charlie. Theory confirmed. That's it. That's the lore. That's the lore.
Where's Daniel when I need him? God damn it.
Daniel would agree with me, and you know it.
You wanna bet?
Nah. No, not really, actually. That's a solid theory.
Dude sent me $2.50 the other day for something I completely forgot about. Like,
Lovely.
what the fuck is happening with Daniel? Who the fuck knows?
I don't know. We only talk to each other like every couple of weeks. And most of the time we're like on the phone for like a couple of hours talking about comic books. So, shit, I have to read that Spider-Man story that he told me to read. I have it on my reading list and I just keep putting it off to watch romance anime. Evan's not going to bet because he knows he's wrong. I'm not wrong. It makes sense. See, even Fazbear Entertainment owning SpaceNet makes sense because you know why? The last 3 letters of entertainment from Fazbear Entertainment equal the last 3 letters of SpaceNet. Boom. Mic drop. Theory confirmed. Prove me wrong. You can't. You can't prove me wrong.
Dude,
That's
now
my
that I'm
life,
thinking
dude.
about fucked up shit, and then you said romance anime, I just thought of the most fucked up romance anime.
I don't
I
want to know
don't
about
know
it.
the names.
I'm
I've blocked it
only
out of my
watching wholesome, cute, family, fun romance anime. I watched one the other day. It made me so happy. It was the most wholesome romance anime I've ever seen. What is it called? It's like More Than a Married Couple, Not Quite Lovers, or something like that. It's really good. It's really, really good. I've never been so hooked into a romance story right from the get-go before. It was great. I loved it all the way through. Absolutely brilliant. I wish it was getting more, but it's like finished. Which makes me super sad because it was so cute. And then right now I'm watching another one. God, what's this one called? Hold on, let me check history. Tonikawa Over the Moon for You. I'm on the 2nd season, like 2nd to last episode. Also, just really cute. They're so wholesome. They're so sweet and nice to each other. It's so good. They're so kind, and I love it. It's so wholesome. And I've been watching a lot of, like, really just wholesome, adorable romance anime, and I need more. Because it makes me so happy.
I just thought of one, and I was gonna
Wow,
tell you
dude,
about
I
it, but
went
can't
from,
remember
like,
the name, so I'm looking for it.
William Afton mass murdering, like, 90% of the populace of Earth and using their remnant to fuel space crops to romance anime be so wholesome. That's,
I know
that's
how
a
to throw
Tiz
you
Evan Lee
around
stream if
in a loop.
anything's ever been. Fucking that
Did
pretty
you hear
much.
me? I know how to throw you for a loop, motherfucker.
Please don't. I've had enough of a day. Hold on.
Dude, I
Boo,
just started
I'm
talking about
cooking-
something else, and then you're like, holy shit, like, I remember this, and whatever.
I'm cooking 2 pizzas. I'm cooking 2 of them pizzas, but I ate one uncooked. Get off the stage, bitch. Are you talking to me? Fuck you, Angie. I didn't even cook my pizza 10 seconds, and it's already cooked. It's a Lunchable pizza. You're not really
You're
supposed
supposed to eat
to
it
cook
cold.
them. Yeah, like you're supposed to eat them cold. That's what they're designed for. I don't even know if it's safe to heat them up, actually. You might want to, like, read the
here it is,
packaging
here it
on that.
is.
I'm pretty sure that's not, like, safe.
So the anime that I was gonna tell you to watch is The Angel Next Door Spoils Me. I think that's.
Oh, that's
it
on my
says it
watch
ends
list.
with Spoils, so
Yeah, it's on my watch list. It's a couple down. I'll get to it in a few days.
that one's good. And the anime I can't remember the name of. I still don't remember the name of, but it's the main character has blue hair.
Originally, you were gonna plant baguettes and croissants. Our professor wouldn't let us, but that's so dumb! My dog is watching my every move while laying down in front of me with puppy eyes because I have food. Yeah, dogs do be like that. The croissant plant lives on in my eyes. So I'm gonna count that as canon, if you don't mind. Or as potential canon. I include it as potential canon. me find the page for this real quick. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and write that in. Baguette plant intended. Okay, which also implies that there is some kind of supernatural element to. Oh shit. Aw. The little fucking strap to my lore notebook broke. That's okay. Lore is too intense for a strap anyway. That did not come out the way that I'd hoped it would, but that's okay. Why is chat just isn't refreshing on? I don't know why chat isn't refreshing on my PC, but whatever. He has food right behind him. No, people are able to warm them up in the microwave. Oh, I mean, I still think that's gross, but alright. Good for you. And yeah, dogs like food. They are people? No, not people. Well, you know, me and Dakota had an argument about that, like years and years and years ago. Debating whether or not dogs had souls and whether they experienced the afterlife the same way that we do or at all. And then we got into the topic of whether or not we actually have an afterlife and what happens to you after death and the existence of souls and stuff like that, because Dakota, out of nowhere, asked me if dogs have souls, and it was one of the most interesting conversations we've ever had. Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. That was an actual conversation, though. We spent like 4.5 hours talking about the existence of dog souls and the implications of the animal afterlife and how it correlated to the human afterlife. So,
oh God, I found the anime, and I never want to watch it again.
What is it called?
Do you want to know?
Sure.
Clannad, or yeah.
Huh.
Something like that.
Never
It's
heard of that
spelled
one.
CLANNAD. Do not watch it unless you want to fucking ball your eyes out. It has 2 seasons.
Oh God. Okay. Of course it has 2 seasons. The sad ones always do. No, here, let me go through my anime watch list. I just finished watching like a handful of animes.
So I want you to remember this, and this is the only hint you get to like not watch it, is main character lives the entire way. His wife does not.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, I don't want to watch it. Okay, Girlfriend is like a really stupid shitpost harem anime. Super funny. Like, it not good. Not even a little good. It's really fucking dumb, actually. But it's just so funny.
What's Girlfriend?
Like, Girlfriend is like easily one of the stupidest but funniest animes I have ever seen. Like, really just great. I had a lot of fun with that one.
That one just looks fucking horrible.
Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. That was a really good one. That was only 1 season, I believe. That one, I had a lot of fun with that one. That was also really cute. I had fun with that. More Than a Married Couple, but Not Quite Lovers. That one was super good. That was the one I was talking about. I love that one. That's easily my new favorite romance anime. Rent a Girlfriend. I've always had fun with Rent a Girlfriend. The first season sucks. Second and third season, especially the third season, are absolutely incredible. Adore them. Absolutely adore them. Say I Love You, I enjoyed. My Teen Romantic Comedy, enjoyed. Quintessential Quintuplets, absolutely loved it. Super good. Had a ton of fun with it. That one I need to go back and rewatch. Dreaming Boy is a Realist. I've only seen like the first 3 episodes. I've been meaning to watch the rest of them. And then I have just a shit ton that are on my watch list. Just a lot that are on my watch list.
Like the clan that just fucking sucks as an anime. It hurts to watch, and to remember it fucking hurts more.
Yeah, I don't want ones that hurt. I want ones that are wholesome. Get with the times, Don.
Dude,
Most
dude,
people I knew
me
growing them
remembering
up,
it
it's
just hurts
optional.
me.
One time my Sunday school teacher told us dogs didn't go to heaven because they didn't have souls, and that's the day I turned away from the church. I feel that. I get that. Like, he was so mean about it, too. That's fucked, dude. No, like I said, me and Dakota had, like, a full, like, 4.5-hour conversation, literally specifically regarding the concept of animal souls, specifically dog souls, and how it correlated to the afterlife. And I think it had something to do with, like, one of her dogs was sick, and she was worried that if it died, she wouldn't be able to see it when she went to heaven. And it was really fucking adorable, because we were, like, talking at the time, and it was, like, easily one of the most wholesome things that we ever talked about, but also, like, one of the most profound and interesting conversations I have ever taken part of.
Dude.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
have to go fucking think about remembering an anime that I fucking didn't think I'd remember.
Dogs and animals have souls. I spent $50 at PetSmart for 2 harnesses and 1 dog. Me and my mom said she'd pay for the money, but she made me buy it with my dad's credit card. Woof. I'm going to post my Cosmic Correction fan art in the general chat. Fuck yeah, do it.
Later, Evan.
Later. Oh god, here we go. God. They do know about SpaceNet. They're suspicious of them. They've also drawn connections to SpaceNet. From SpaceNet to Fazbear Entertainment, unironically. I can see it. Oh, that's funny. I like that, yeah. That's great. Cosmic Correction. Ooh, that's sick. Good job, Angie. Yeah, that's solid. I like that. That's good fan art. Diego, you gotta look at that. That's good. You should send that to your group chat with the people who developed it. That was really good. Yeah, that's sick. I dig it. Fuck yeah. Like, unironically, I really enjoyed that game. It was short, but I had a lot of fun with that. Like, I'd totally buy it if that were a full game. And I would love to see, like, an expanded lore on that. And like, I know I drew connections to Fazbear Entertainment, but I can, like, no, there is actual lore there. Fascinating shit. My brain is in game theory mode. Yeah. Fuck, damn it. Good. Fuck, see, but now, like, I'm thinking about, like, how some of this shit connects. Like, very specifically, robots being purposely broken for human relevancy is very specifically called out. Diego very specifically called that one out. But then also very deliberately called out that Jericho was in the junkyard because she got too close to the truth, which implies both sentience and non-compliance, which means that they are sentient and they don't necessarily have to follow protocol. Which it implies more than just sentience. It also implies, like, full-on consciousness. Like, deliberately able to go against protocol. Yeah. And SpaceNet mirroring Soviet Russia, France being the only livable part of Earth. Yeah. Space France poster, that was... Yeah. The artificial Earth reflection. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Also, something to think about is why we gave Jericho his arms back. See, and now you're giving me, like, Scott Games teasers. What the hell? Okay. See, and now we gotta do fucking, like, a whole page for teasers, too. Son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Okay, why give him his arms back? But then also, you called out that they were originally intended to be Jerica's arms, which means that her arms were ripped from her before she was dismantled. Or after she was dismantled. But either way, her arms were removed from her and were originally intended to go to Jericho. Which, in the FNAF 4 minigame, why would the tiny Chica be missing its beak? That's a deep cut FNAF reference, and I love that. That's great. Yeah, I'm so happy that you pointed that out. That's great. See, Diego, this is what you're doing. You're becoming Scott. You're making lore. That's what you do, man. You drop little tidbits for your fan base to like build up this elaborate story that you probably never intended. Like William Afton mass murdering the entirety of the globe except for France for the purpose of fueling space crops. But that's a theory for another day. Evan, do you want fan art as well? Whatever you want to do, Angie. My brain is in nerd mode. Okay. Let me do...
Akira.
Called out... Originally be Jericho's arms. I don't know, bro, if it were me, I'd open the box, just saying. I know, right? Well, the thing is like, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but I'm pretty sure what was in the FNAF 4 box did change over time. Because, like, originally, Scott said that what's in the box, what was it? It's what's in the box, it's the pieces put together, but the real question is, would the community accept it now? And that's why some things should just be left forgotten forever. Which means that Scott knew what was in the box, knew it would upset the community, so decided to leave it forgotten. And then Scott has confirmed that there was only one official retcon, and there's a lot of debate on what that retcon is. And a lot of it bounces between it being Charlie's gender. It bounces between, like, a lot of the argument is whether it's Charlie's gender or whether it's what's in the box. And I'd argue it's what's in the box. Because from what was discussed around that era of FNAF, especially calling back to, like, in the FNAF 4 minigame, why would the tiny toy Chica be missing its beak? And then what was the other one? It was, what's seen in the shadows is easily misunderstood in the mind of a child. Which it was very clearly leaning towards dream theory. Like, very, very, very clearly leaning towards dream theory. And the community fucking hated dream theory because they hated MatPat. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. Enough point, but... fan art. I already said sure, Andrew. It's whatever you want. Yeah, but I think the one retcon is just the entire ending of FNAF 4, in all honesty, including the box. Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like Charlie's gender isn't something that really needs to be retconned. You know, because it's the puppet... Like, the minigame is called Save Him. But we've seen that... It was like, okay, so here we go into FNAF lore. Okay, so in the FNAF 2 minigame, Save Him, is when we see the kid get locked outside, Freddy or Fredbear, we're not sure which, I assume Freddy. An early version of Freddy, like unwithered Freddy, is, you know, the one passing around cake. Charlie gets locked outside. We don't see the security puppet in that minigame. Purple car drives up, Charlie dies, puppet jump scare, right? Okay, and then later on in Pizzeria Sim, FNAF 6, is when we get the, like, follow-up to that, which is, like, was confirmed to be the exact same minigame, just from a different perspective, which is kids bullying Charlie, lock Charlie outside, security puppet is trapped in the box, Charlie is killed in the alleyway, the puppet crawls out of the box, follows Charlie outside, curls up on her dead body, and Charlie possesses the puppet. And that's Charlie's origin story as the marionette. And we know that Charlie is Henry's daughter. He says it himself. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew that you would return as well, blah, 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 right? So it could very well be that the retcon was Charlie's gender from, you know, the son into the daughter. But I feel like that's not entirely necessary, because in the books, like in the book continuity and the novel continuity specifically, I believe it's Fourth Closet. That very specifically, it's Fourth Closet or Twisted Ones. I can't remember which one specifically. Where it was like very, very deliberately called out that Charlie's twin brother, Sammy, wasn't actually Charlie's twin brother. It was Charlie. And Afton kidnapped Charlie and killed her, except Charlie wasn't Charlie. Charlie was Henry's son, Sammy. And Sammy was killed by Afton, and Charlie was just the robot replica that Henry built, or one of the 3 robot replicas that Henry built to replace his dead son, and just made it into his daughter, which, weird, but not the weirdest thing that happens in the novels. So, yeah. FNAF lore. What if Scott just forgot he named the minigame? Save him. I feel like Scott forgets a lot of things that he does. Like, very specifically, something I can remember from FNAF 2, another thing from FNAF 2 that presumably seems to have been retconned, even though there's only been one confirmed retcon by Scott himself. Another thing that, like, comes to mind as a potential retcon is the phone guy calling out, what is it? It's, we're gonna try to contact the original owners. I think the name of the place was Fredbear's Family Diner. We're gonna see if we can get a hold of anybody. Or I doubt we're gonna be able to get a hold of anyone. Which seems to imply that phone guy, A, doesn't know about Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Assuming that he calls Spring Bonnie, presumably Spring Bonnie. We had a spare suit in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it. Which means that he, A, is pretending, or actually doesn't know about Spring Bonnie, but we know that he knows about Spring Bonnie and Fredbear's because he does the training tapes for the Springlock suits. Which means that he has to know about Spring Bonnie and Fredbear. He very deliberately calls out Spring Bonnie's name. And management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved. Which means that he knows the character's name is Spring Bonnie, but he doesn't call it out. Which, granted, is just Scott, like, he hadn't gotten that far yet, you know? But there's a lot of things that, like, in retrospect, don't fucking make sense because Scott didn't have it all in mind from the first game. Not even the second game. I don't think he knew what he was doing until at least FNAF 4. And by the time he got to FNAF 4, there were so many other things that needed to be retconned in order for the series to fall into proper canon. Which is why, when it came time to, like, the novel trilogy and Sister Location, is when he started saying things like sometimes a story gets too crowded and all you can really do is to make another story set in another timeline. All the shit that he said on Reddit at about that time. And on Steam at about that time. And, like, it's very clear that Scott did not have a clean-cut narrative in mind. In fact, I'm fairly certain that Scott gets a lot of the FNAF lore from MatPat. He listens to everything MatPat says, and he's just like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. I'm pretty sure that's what Scott does. And then sometimes, just to piss MatPat off, he'll see something, and he's like, you know what? I did think that, but fuck you, Matthew. I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm 1,000% convinced that that's what Scott spends his free time doing, is watching MatPat make game theory and then trolling him. And we know that Scott loves to troll MatPat. He even did it in the movie. So, MatPat's character is named Ness in the movie, specifically because Scott thought it would be funny to make fun of Sans' Ness, which I find hilarious. Good on Scott. Wait, yeah, the Sammy Charlie connection. Yeah, I see it. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, right? See, and the thing is like, Charlie was introduced in the novels as Henry's daughter, like, before we even had the name for Afton. Like, William Afton was named in the FNAF novel trilogy, the Silver Eyes trilogy, before Sister Location came out and confirmed William Afton to be an in-game character. In my mind, the phone guy was the killer until the Silver Eyes. I can feel it in my bones. I can see that. Like, I can legitimately see that. And then it's like, but no, because Silver Eyes didn't take place until, when did we get Silver Eyes? When? Because I'm thinking FNAF 3 would have probably been about the time. Is this channel still a space-themed one? Or, yeah, kinda. Let's see. Did FNAF 3 come out? FNAF 3 released in March 2015. When did Silver Eyes come out? 2015 of the same year. So, no. I don't think so. I think that by the time FNAF 3 was in development, I think by the time FNAF 3 was in development, the book had already been underway for a while. So I'd say pretty much immediately after 2 came out is probably when the concept of William Afton came to be. And then, you know, we get Purple Guy, William Afton. The end of Silver Eyes kind of tells the story of Springtrap's origin in that world, at least. And it's yeah, I don't know. See, but the thing is none of that matters if we can't establish, like, the very beginning anyway. Because, like, here's the thing. FNAF in space. Yes, absolutely. FNAF in space. So the thing that, like, I always get tripped up on in FNAF lore, and it's very, like, nobody really cares about it anymore, so it doesn't really matter at this point. The lore is, like, so far beyond it. But one thing that I always end up coming back to is the argument of when Sister Location takes place, when Elizabeth dies, when the crying child dies, and when Charlie dies. Because we always assumed that Charlie was the first victim, but that can't be the case. Because Susie, very specifically, Chica Susie, what is Evan's favorite color? It's a mixture between purple, orange, yellow, and pink. I can't decide. I'm not a decisive person when it comes to color. I like colors in general. Purple has kind of been my go-to recently, but purple, orange, green, purple, orange, green, and yellow. Lello. And red. I like red too. That's a good color. No. But, so, Susie is the first one to die. Her line in UCN, I was the first. I have seen everything. Like, Susie was the first victim, right? Which would imply that the missing kids happened before the puppet happened. But the only reason for the fucking missing kids to have been killed is because something already happened to Afton, which would imply that the crying child and Elizabeth both probably died before Charlie did. Or at the very least, Elizabeth had to have died before Charlie did, which I don't like because it doesn't make a whole lot of continuity sense, right? Because Afton needs a reason to kill. He needs a reason to go out and murder these kids. We've always assumed that it was jealousy, because that's how it's portrayed in the books, in the novels specifically, where it's like Afton is jealous of Henry, and Henry's engineering prowess and his creativity, his ability to do what he does, blah blah blah. which is what leads him to turn the oldest Charlie bot that Henry scrapped and turns it into Circus Baby, who's like sexy adult Charlie, which is so fucking weird because it's still possessed by Elizabeth, even though it's a robot recreation of Henry's son that he turned into a robot daughter. And it's like the adult version in the series of 3 robots, but it's also possessed by William Afton's youngest child, Elizabeth Afton, who's like a little girl. So she's a sexy adult Charlie who is a robot replica of Henry's son, but is also possessed by William's child daughter. Okay. And she can somehow shapeshift between looking like Charlie and looking like a lanky circus baby. The novels are weird. Anyway. But Sister Location has purpose in where it takes place in the timeline, depending on where you place it. But Afton's origin for being a murderer would seemingly have to come from a place of being angry. But he was doing well until his kids died. So I would assume that the crying child probably died first. But if you assume the crying child died first, then why is Elizabeth's room empty in FNAF 4? Like, Elizabeth would be in her room, or at least be around or mentioned in FNAF 4, but her room is completely empty. Afton is nowhere to be found. Which he's not coming home, which would tie back to Bellora's song. And we know that Bellora is, well, we don't know, but Bellora is presumed to be like a stand-in for Mrs. Afton. Why do you hide inside your walls when there is music in my halls? All I see is an empty room, no more joy, an empty tomb. An empty room, an empty tomb, would seem to imply that the little girl's room is Elizabeth. Which would mean Elizabeth died before the crying child. But narratively, why would Afton make robots with the specific intent to capture children if he hadn't already killed the missing kids? Which would mean the MCI would have already had to have happened by the time Elizabeth died. But Elizabeth also has to die before the crying child dies. But if neither of Afton's kids are dead, then why would he have reason to kill the missing children? And if he hasn't killed the missing children, then why would he create the Fun Times, who were specifically designed with the ability to capture and kill children, if Fredbear's was still open and doing just fine and he hadn't yet killed kids? You see what I mean? Like, the lore is messy because Scott hadn't gotten that far. Like, he hadn't got to that point yet. So, like, the consistency of the lore gets messy as hell, and you can't always rely on things the way that we would like to. And it's the same thing, like, the Mimic presumably has been around since the early days of Fazbear Entertainment. That's what's implied. Through Tales from the Pizzaplex, which, again, I can't stress this enough, Tales from the Pizzaplex is not one-to-one canon with the games. I will fucking ban whoever says that in my chat. Okay. Tales from the Pizzaplex does not take place in the same continuity as the games. Not even remotely. The Pizzaplexes don't even fucking match up. So, that being said, those two things seem to imply that the Mimic has A, been around for a while, and B, also been locked under the Pizzaplex for a long time. Considering that the Pizzaplex is built on top of the FNAF 6 location, the FNAF 6 location is presumably Fredbear's. Not the same Fredbear's that we played in, during FNAF 4. The one that's above the sister location bunker, but it also kinda has to be, because thanks to Help Wanted 2 specifically, we know that the sister location bunker is in some way, shape, or form connected to the FNAF 6 pizzeria, given the fact that the FNAF 6 pizzeria is what we play in Help Wanted 2. And it is also connected to where the Mimic is trapped, and it is also connected to the elevator to the Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental bunker. which means that all of those places are like sandwiched on top of each other and then buried under a sinkhole underneath the Mega Pizzaplex, which is like mind-boggling unsafe. And like Fazbear Entertainment had to do so much like government lobbying in order to like get those permits approved, but whatever. It's like fuck, because they have to be connected, but at the same time it doesn't make sense for them to be connected, because unless the FNAF 6 location is in fact Fredbear's, or like a iteration of Fredbear's, but it would have to be the Fredbear's that we knew. But the maps don't work out unless Henry like completely rebuilt Fredbear's, like after William was gone, because Fredbear's was like right down the street from the Afton house, and the Afton house was connected to the sister location bunker, which was connected to Fredbear's, which is a whole fucking thing, which would mean Fredbear's, the Afton house, the sister location are all three connected, which would mean that all three of those are also connected to where the Mimic is being stored, which means that those are also buried underneath the Mega Pizzaplex. Which is... fuck my life. Okay, alright. I posted the fan art in general. Okay, let's see it. That's the wrong Discord server. Is Evan Lee. Oh, that's sick. I dig it. That's nice. Good job, Angie. Great job. Very proud of you. Looks great. I like it. We're gonna pin it. Pin. Oh yeah, pin it. There we go. Good job. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add a reaction. You know what? That earned a piss bottle. Good job. Okay, yeah. So here we are. I think we're gonna end stream. Because my brain is getting, like, fried by FNAF lore. See, people think that the FNAF lore is, like, granted, the bare bones of the FNAF lore are pretty simple. William Afton, grieving father, kills kids, kills his business partner's daughter, stuffs the suits in the robots are possessed, he starts experimenting with that, and then he finds out, that, like, the robots are possessed, so he starts experimenting with, like, souls and stuff like that in an attempt to find immortality and to, like, put his son back together. Which leads him to creating the Fun Times, which are meant to, like, capture and kill kids, but he decommissions them pretty much immediately after his other youngest child is killed. So then he sets up his eldest child to be killed by the same robots that killed his youngest sister as recompense for killing his other son. Afton fucking goes back to dismantle the robots. Robots attack him after he the ghosts attack him after he dismantles them. He jumps in the Springtrap suit, or the Spring Bonnie suit, as like a protection mechanism, not realizing that it's wet. Suit snaps, kills him. He's locked behind fucking that for 30 years. Becomes Springtrap, is brought to Fazbear Fright. Michael is the guy at Fazbear Fright. Fucking burns it to the ground. Him and the puppet burn it to the ground. Presumably him and the puppet, because the puppet is actually in Fazbear Fright, not just as a phantom, but the physical puppet, like, itself. Charlie is present. So, you know, the fucking Fazbear Fright burns to the ground. Michael escapes. Afton doesn't actually die in the fire. Circus Baby, fucking Funtime Freddy, all of them who formed Ennard and were hiding inside of Michael had already ejected from him. Circus Baby splits from the rest of Ennard, which forms Circus Baby into Scrap Baby, and Ennard into Molten Freddy. So the Springtrap survives the fire, rebuilds himself into Scrap Trap. Henry is like, hey, yo, had enough of this shit. Builds Lefty to capture the puppet. Creates a pizzeria to lure the rest of the animatronics in. And then, fucking after he lures everybody in, Michael ends up becoming the manager at this new Freddy's, which wasn't intentional, but it's just a nice benefit. He creates a whole thing using Article 4, or I think it's Article 4. Fucking whatever it is. And then the whole thing fucking gets set on fire by the end while Henry delivers like the most bomb-ass speech in all of Freddy's history, because it's literally the only speech other than Mr. Hippo's speeches before the whole fucking place burns to the ground. And then you open up with Help Wanted, which presumably takes place does take place after the fire, a couple of years after the fire, presumably. Well, years after the fire, not a couple, years after the fire. Afton has been trapped in his own personal hell. Circuit boards from that fire have been recovered, are given to the game devs to scan their pathfinding in to help cut down on programming costs, because Fazbear Entertainment is cheap as fucking hell. Fazbear Entertainment is revealed to be doing an elaborate cover-up using a video game company and hired the indie game dev to slander the Fazbear name so that they could make light of the actual tragedies that did happen, which would seemingly imply that FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, and potentially 6 aren't canon, though I'd argue that only FNAF 1, 2, and 3 probably aren't canon, or at least aren't canon in the way that we saw them, purely based on the fact that they are one-to-one recreated in Help Wanted, which shouldn't be possible, because if they were actual events, then they wouldn't be recreated, but if they are actually in-universe video games created by this indie game dev that Fazbear Entertainment hired, they could be one-to-one recreated, which is why FNAF 4 is so different from the other 3 games in Help Wanted 1, because it's the only one that isn't a, like, real, well, like, it may be a game in-universe, but the reason Sister Location and FNAF 4 are jammed into one game in Help Wanted is because those 2 places actually do take place in the continuity of the games. Like, in the continuity in-universe, not, like, as indie games within the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. And I know I said this was not that complicated, but I lied. It's really fucking complicated if you think about it. Mainly because there's probably a lot more retcons than Scott will ever own up to, which is fine. It's fine. Part of the fun is the mystery. Part of the fun is these late night sessions of losing your mind trying to piece the lore together. This is what Five Nights at Freddy's is about. This is the essence of Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's the essence of game theory. So, I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I quite like it. In fact, I don't think I would like Freddy's nearly as much if they gave us answers. I enjoy the debate. I didn't know it was. We're gonna remove it. There you go. Okay. I do think I am gonna go ahead and end stream here though, because I'm starting to lose my voice from all the game theorying. And I'm just really tired. I've been up since 3 a.m. So it's been a long day here for me. Fucking like 12. So it's been like 17 hours for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. This stream will be archived though. So this might get edited into a video because this was legitimately really funny. I had fun with this one. Before I end it off, there is a video coming out on Wednesday. The SO Cessation virus project that I was working on. I edited a quick video using an old test audio that I recorded a couple years back. It's an audience test reaction. It's an early version of the script that I wrote a while back, like 2018, 2019. The recording of it that you guys are about to see is from 2020. I did not update the recording at all. I used the recording that I made for this channel way back in 2020 that I never actually uploaded. Maybe I did upload it and I took it down. I don't remember exactly. But I re-edited that into a new video. It's the same audio. I didn't touch the audio at all. I just re-edited a video for it. And that should be up on Wednesday at noon, I think. Wednesday at 12:30 Central. So please do watch that. That project is really important to me. I'm really proud of that. It's turned into a very expansive story, more so than I ever thought it was going to be when I first wrote it. I am in need of voice actors and voice actresses. If anybody is willing to do that, I also need an artist to help me with graphical depictions of these stories. Yeah. Also, still looking to hire an editor, if anyone is interested. And yeah. So let's all thank our special guest. It's Cruz Diego. Again, go subscribe. They are my old editor, an old friend of mine. Really talented animator. All their fucking videos, super good, super solid. Enjoyed every single one of them. We Go Forward would not have happened if not for them. In fact, this entire channel probably wouldn't be around if it wasn't for them. I would have gave up like halfway through We Go Forward. Well, I did give up halfway through We Go Forward, but like none of We Go Forward would have happened without them. So everybody, go give It's Cruz Diego a subscription. And thank you for popping in, Diego. I appreciate it. You're the best. Your game was great. Your guys' game was great. Tell all of your friends. You know, you guys did great. I had a lot of fun with it. If you guys ever decided you want to turn it into an actual like full-fledged project, you have my support 1000%. And Angie's too, apparently. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please go watch Estes Cessation Virus on Wednesday at noon Central, if you don't mind. It's a really important project to me. I've sunk a lot of time into it. That audio is not exactly, definitive for what the story is now. But it gives you the central vibe, So please do go watch that. That one is really important to me. Share it if you don't mind. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and night whenever you're watching this. Remember that every second is a gift. Memento Mori, We Go Forward, and Merry Christmas Eve.